What is the vibe, my people? I'm back. We are back again. We have like 10 pairs this week to break down for you guys. As this again. Welcome back. This is Kenny FX on Twitter. We is Kenny K3NNYFX. Don't forget to follow me there and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into the video right away. This week we have like 10 pairs, interesting pairs. I think I'll put this out there. It actually takes me a lot of time to pick these pairs, like a lot of time. It takes me time to like, sit down and actually look at it and think and like try to see like the next few moves that we should be expecting. Like, but that one aside, we have this beautiful pair this week. I'm going to reduce the size of this. Yes. We have this beautiful pair this week. We have the AD card. We had this pair from last week. I remember we talked, yes, if you watched the last video, where we talked about we were waiting for a break of this zone to retest and then sell. That's exactly what we did last week. But this happened on a Friday, so I entered the trade here and then I think I go up like price. I knew that price wouldn't have any significant move, but I was like, whatever. It can actually have one kind of maybe it can have a big push to the downside and I'll end up closing out in some profit. So I wasn't actually thinking of the trade negatively. So the trade didn't really do much, but we are very much interested in it this week to catch the continuation of this trade. As you all still know, if you watch the last video, you will know that the weekly time frame is bearish, the daily time frame is bearish. We have been interested in this pair for like 3 weeks back to back, right? And I think the third week before last week and this week right now. So now the 4 hour time frame is still bearish, as I said on the last video. 4 hour time frame is still bearish, lower low, lower high and lower low. So we are still looking for sells. Daily time frame is bearish, weekly time frame is bearish, and 4 hour time frame is bearish. So I'm still looking for sells. So what I'm waiting for, don't mind me, I missed these trades, but we're basically repeating these trades that we missed here. We're basically repeating the same thing here. You understand? Support and resistance from the same level. We're basically repeating what we would have done here. We are just taking this exact same trade here. Sorry. So well, I'm waiting for this pair currently. I'm waiting for a pullback. I think to this one psychological level, or a pullback to a zone here, whether it is here or so, to take the trade to the downside. Very much interested. Don't forget we'll be in our session, and when we have that, we'll definitely price will now be like catching up with our EMA to now serve as a dynamic resistance. Give us a sell move continuation to the downside. So I'm very very much interested in AUD card. The next we have on our list, we have CAD-JPY. CAD-JPY, we're interested in this pair last week too. I think a lot of these pairs, we were interested in them last week. Only like few that are added newly. Remember we said last week we're waiting for price at this same zone. The zone hasn't changed. At this same zone, waiting for a pullback. Price was here, waiting for a pullback to have a push to the upside. So now price has pulled back and is having that push and has had a confirmation to the upside, bullish engulfing candlestick to the upside. Why is this a bullish engulfing candlestick? Because it engulfed these two candlesticks here. I don't know if you can see that, but I think I'll put this line here and put this here. So I think it engulfed it. As you all can see, it engulfed. If you zoom in closer, it engulfed it. So that's a very nice bullish engulfing candlestick, a very nice confirmation that price has stopped and is trying to have that rejection from this zone, from this one psychological level 1.0, 108,500. Go on to the 4 hour time frame, you see that we have a beautiful shift of structure. Price closed above this. This was the previous lower high, and so this is lower low. Price has had a very beautiful shift of structure to the upside, indicating that price, the weekly time frame is bullish, the daily time frame is bullish, and the 4 hour time frame is bullish. We have three time frames in sync. The same thing with AUD card, we have two time frames in sync too. Two time frames in sync on this one. So we are definitely looking to buy KGPY, definitely looking to buy. We're just going to wait for a pullback to this point, to this area of interest again, and give us our entry signal to take the trade to the upside. On to the next pair, we have NZDJPY, also a pair from last week. We are still very much interested. Weekly time frame is still bullish, daily time frame is bullish. Yes, daily time frame is bullish because we have this is the higher high, this is the higher low. I'm not regarding this as structure, to be honest. I think it's an experience thing. I don't know why I keep saying that thing. It's an experience thing. it's just something that's entered my vocabulary. This is for me. This is higher. The higher high is the higher low. So I'm looking for a zone to buy within this. I've marked up these zones. These zones didn't change from last week. Very much the same zones. Oh, I'm currently waiting for price to break above this point. If price breaks above this point, then we'll be looking for a break, a kind of pullback to this point to enter the trade. Very nice, very much interested in that. We have that break 4 hour, we'll go bullish, and we also have the 2 time frames in sync. The next pair we have on our list we have is USD CHF. USD CHF. We were interested in this pair last week. I'm still very much interested in it this week. I'm still very much interested in it. Don't forget to watch our last week video because you will actually see where we broke down this in detail, very much in better detail. So don't forget to go and watch it, check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video, if you are learning from it, if you are benefiting from it, and are benefiting from other our videos. We have people on Twitter that are actually benefiting from these trades. I post the signals there live for free, totally for free. So we have people that are actually benefiting from them live. So don't forget to follow me there because I do post these signals live. I post my entries and I post my exits. So the next pair we have USD CHF. USD CHF I am looking to buy. Still the same as last week. I really like, though it's looking messy, low key looking messy, but I really like the way it's looking. I am going to wait for a pullback to this same zone. If it doesn't pull back to this zone, I am not taking any trade. I am going to wait for a pullback to this zone. The 4 hour time frame has gone bearish. Then we need price to go bullish again. That story, you know the drill, you know the vibe. So we're going to wait for a pullback to this zone to buy basically. The next pair we have is USD. This pair we had it from last week, but price. Yeah, I don't think did we have it last week? I can't actually remember. But okay, yeah, we had it last week. Yeah, I remember. We're waiting for a pullback to this zone last week, which price has currently had that pullback. What we're going to be waiting for right now on USD, we're going to be waiting for a shift under this structure level because the 4 hour went bullish. 4 hour went bullish to have that pullback, and now we need 4 hour to go back bearish, to have that pullback and then a retest of this zone to have to take the sales to continue the sales to the downside basically. So I actually like the way this pair is looking very much. I like the way it's trending to the downside. Very interesting. The next pair we have AUDJPY. AUDJPY is very much bullish, very much bullish, both on the weekly time frame and on the daily time frame. Very much bullish. I like the daily time frame area of interest because we have this level of resistance, support, resistance, and if you keep going to the left, you will keep seeing very nice levels of support and resistance there. So I've currently had a pullback on AUDJPY. Oh my God. Okay. Currently had a pullback on AUDJPY. We are still looking to buy. If it goes to the 4 hour time, 4 hour time frame has shifted bullish. This was the previous lower high, low, high, low price shifted. 4 hour went bullish, and now price has had that pullback. If you go to the lower time frame, you see that price has dipped down to have that pullback and is currently building back up. I like this build up right now. I like this series of lower highs and lower lows. I like the way it's building up. It's showing indications that price is trying to not go down anymore, but it can still do that. Well, I'm going to be waiting for better confirmations to take the trade to the upside when the market opens. Whew. Sorry, I'm talking too fast, man. The next one you have is EURCHF. EURCHF. I honestly wanted to ignore this pair. I honestly want to ignore it. Why? Because if you go to the weekly time frame, I'll explain. If you go to the weekly time frame, you have if you look at it look at it this way. Just stick with me. You have this left on the weekly time frame, left head, right shoulder, right? Price has broken under this. So this is a confirmed right shoulder, and price has had this pullback. That's left head, right shoulder, wait for pullback to sell. If you bring it out this way, you see the beautiful left head, right shoulder, right? So I wanted to ignore this pair, but why I can't ignore it is because I can't just ignore this pair because if you notice this zone we marked up, every time price got to this zone, we had a reaction. Price got here, reaction, price got here, reaction. I don't think price has ever come to this zone and not had a reaction. You understand? So I cannot overlook this pair because I really love the struggle. Like I love the struggle here. I love this struggle. I love this struggle. I love all this struggle here. So if we go down to go up to daily time frame, we still have the daily time frame is bearish because we have kind of lower high and we have the lower low right here. Sorry, lower high and lower low. Whatever, we have the area of interest here. Very, very nice level of support and resistance, even on a daily time frame. When price go back here, price has had a bearish engulfing candlestick rejection. That is very nice, indicating signs of sells, right? So what I need for price, I need price to come under this EMA. I believe that price, when price comes under this EMA, to use as a dynamic resistance to sell, more confluences, to sell. Sorry. I can delete that. While I'm waiting for the 4 hour time, I'm waiting for a break under this level. This very nice level of support and resistance on the 4 hour time frame. If we keep going to the left, support, resistance, sorry, support, resistance, support. So I need a break under this support and resistance level to take this trade to the downside. Very, very much interested in this pair because of the weekly time frame and because of the daily time frame. It's very, very nice. I can't even lie. I'm also following the trend because basically, we need all the time frames to be in sync to take this particular trade. The next pair we have GBP card. GBP card also is one of those pairs that just follow me on Twitter so that you will see if I actually execute this trade because I do honestly do not know. I might not, but I think I'm leaning more onto the might side than might not. So what I'm waiting for on this pair, I'm waiting for a pullback to this zone. We might not have a retest of the EMA. So this pullback might not be as clean as we want it to, but I am interested in it. The 4 hour is bearish. 4 hour is currently bullish. Sorry, 4 hour is bullish. Need a pullback to take this trade to the downside. Very much interested. Just stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter so that you can see when I actually do take these trades, man. Very, very much interesting. The next pair and second to the last pair we have is GBP USD. Personally speaking, I do not think this trade will be ready this week. I don't know, but that was what I said on NZD USD, and I missed a beautiful trade on that pair. I missed NZD USD. This very, very nice sell off here. I missed the whole sell off, but I don't want to. I don't want to look at it this week because I believe we should have that pullback this week. GB USD, I'm having the same feeling. Also, I feel that price might have that pullback this week. This might be the week of the pullback, and then we test the EMA. But I don't want to miss the trade. If it actually does have that pullback to the area of interest. So what I'm waiting for a pullback to this area of interest here to sell basically because this is a very nice level of support and resistance. Even to the left, we have resistance, we have support, resistance, support, and if you keep moving to the left, you will keep getting very nice support and resistance levels there. The last pair, but not the least pair that I am just is at the bottom of my list because I believe I have seen such a move before. I believe that I don't see this trade giving us anything this week, but I also didn't want to overlook the trade because I just didn't want to overlook the trade. But I'll need a lot of strong confirmations to take this trade. Like I need a lot of strong confirmations that I would have the complete peace of mind to take this trade. Though the weekly time frame is bearish, daily is bearish, 4 hour time frame is bearish, all the time frames I think I'm pointing to the downside. So I would just need a shift of structure on the lower time frame, and then I would be interested in selling this pair. Yes, I just need a shift of structure, but just follow me on Twitter so you see if I actually do execute this trade because okay, we've had the pullback to this area of interest, we've had the doji candlestick indicating that price has stopped and is trying to might have the push to the downside after having this pullback to the area of interest and the previous structure point. Also, if you go to the weekly time frame, I think we are also retesting EMA. Yeah, I think we are retesting weekly EMA. So this price is very tricky, but at the same time, it's not at the bottom of my list, so I can be more of monitoring. But if it gives me an entry, definitely I'm taking the trade, and I'll update you guys of when and how I do take this trade on my Twitter. So don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You will find the link in the description below. Definitely the link is there, or you can see it from the screen. I'll attach a screenshot, or you will see the name K3NNYFX. You will see it there. Follow me on Twitter so that you can actually get these trades firsthand, so that you don't miss out on these trades. We're killing it back to back. So don't forget to follow me there, and I will see you guys on the fucking next video. Bye. Peace out.